I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we're honestly not in Germany. I know it looks like it. We're in Leavenworth, Washington. And we want to show you around this area. It is absolutely amazing.
It's really wonderful. Come join us.
Now, the drive into Leavenworth on Highway 2 is just absolutely amazing.
It really is unexpected.
Yeah, very much. This is the Wenatchee River. And it's just amazing, the whole drive down. When you enter the town of Leavenworth, it looks like you've just went across the pond, as they say.
Yeah.
Leavenworth was originally a mining town, which that went bust as it did, it seems like everywhere.
Yeah.
And in the 20s, the town was pretty much done for.
Yeah, it was starting to disappear.
And in the mid-1960s, they got the idea to reinvent this town as a German-inspired town, and it has taken off. As you know from our previous videos, we've been in several of these themed towns, from Frankenmuth, Michigan to Helen, Georgia, to Solvang, to Paulsbo recently.
Yeah.
And they are great. This one, the entire town is German themed. It is super clean. It is just absolutely a beautiful little community.
And the mountains for a backdrop.
Yes, you talk about something to make it look authentic that you can't just go out and build.
That's right.
There is something almost magical walking along the streets. Now this is interesting. This lady learned to play the Alphorn, and we're going to let you listen to her.
Thanks, Maggie.
And you can imagine what that sounds like out in the mountains and the valleys and reverberating. And we're going to take you inside this little place. It's called Kris Kringl, and this is a neat little Christmas store. It's one of those Christmas year-round.
I know. It's fun to see Christmas stuff at different times.
Now they had some neat little camper ornaments. They had the villages and everything. But I got to tell you, my all-time favorite here was the Griswolds. Even had the swimming pool in the back that he was going to try and get. And down to Cousin Eddie there. But yeah, the buildings throughout the town are just beautiful and so well kept. Maggie wanted us to stop in here, called A Paw Above. They had all kinds of treats and things to pamper your pooch with.
She's good at taste testing.
Yes, yes. And she's not bashful. She'll ask if there's samples. A lot of outdoor seating for the restaurants and outdoor recreation, but not just outdoor, but upstairs in some cases and downstairs in others.
That's right.
This is a little door that opens to a staircase to the Cheesemonger shop. We had a couple that we had met in one of the other parks that said this is one place we needed to go. And they weren't kidding.
That's right.
Any kind of cheese. They did have some local wines to go with them. Got some cheese curds, and we got some of their Irish whiskey cheddar. Now there's one that's upstairs. Right beside it is a beer hall, and it literally is a hall.
That's right.
Now they do have a nutcracker museum, but just a few doors down they had a store full of nutcrackers.
That's right.
And we went in there and looked around. I mean, anything and everything. Speaking of everything, the Danish Bakery. We've gotten in trouble with Danish bakeries lately.
They keep calling us back.
Yes. But they had a lot of the German pretzels, the baked goods. Some of these were just like getting almost too far decadent. We ended up with a couple of Danish, a strudel, and a turnover. And they were all very yummy.
Oh, yeah.
And then the cinnamon bread came. That was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And being in the mountains, it is kind of built on the hill, so one street is almost a story higher than the other one.
Yeah.
So there's ramps and there's stairs to go across there.
I love the murals and the paintings on the buildings.
And everything was so fresh. The painting looked like all of it had just been done. It was just so well taken care of. Another nice big area to set outside. By now we'd kind of walked up an appetite, so we went to the Leavenworth Sausage Garten. And this place does all kinds of German and otherwise sausages, and a couple of doors down they do sell them that you can take home. Cathy had a kielbasa, I had German potato salad and a bratwurst. Really, really good. No beer on the table there to go with it. They do offer it, but we had plans for that later.
That's right.
Now they had a little art show, art festival on the little downtown park while we were there.
And there was some beautiful work there.
Certainly was. Look at those storefronts. It's
They're
like
delightful.
it's out of a picture book.
Yeah.
It really is. And the mountains there behind. And everywhere you look, the post office is Bavarian themed. Everything is. This building used to be a sanitarium and hospital, and it's now called the Loge, and in the basement is the Doghaus. The Doghaus is the smallest drinking establishment in Washington. The fellow there behind the counter is the owner. And we got a flight. All of this beer is made here.
And it was good.
It was really
Yeah.
good. Now behind the counter is additional seating since it is so small. But he kind of gave me a little bit of a guided tour. This is back in their kitchen where they start the process, and across the hall their fermentation tanks. So
It was quite impressive.
yeah, we got to see a little bit more than normal. And when you stop in, maybe you'll be able to find something that you'll know we were there. So Cathy, what did you think about our time in Leavenworth, Washington?
This has been really wonderful. It's just so much fun.
You know, if you go back and you look through some of our videos, we've been to a German town in Helen, Georgia, a German town in Frankenmuth, Michigan. We just recently were in Solvang, California. So we've been to a few of these types of towns, but this one really does take it to the next level.
It sure does.
It's the whole town. It's not just a couple of blocks in the downtown.
Yeah.
So with that, if you enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and ring the notification bell. That way you'll know when all of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.